morning, welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. I just got off a week of carbbing up. You might ask, what is carbbing up? It's where you go over those 20 carbs. Some people go crazy over, some people stay under 100. I tried staying under 100 the whole time. And it's trying to shock your body back. When you have crazy stalls and you've tried tons of different things, sometimes this works for people. I will tell you that it swole me bad. The scale didn't really budge. It budged the first few days, then dropped back down to where it's been lately. But my body is so swollen, physically swollen. When I put socks on and pants on by the end of the day and I pull them all off, including my bra, there are huge marks all over my body that stays for hours. And I did not have that issue before. So I am covered in some heavy duty water weight, like insane amount that is very uncomfortable, very unpleasant. So will I do this again? If you didn't see my other videos, this quite simple answer. No, maybe on Christmas Eve I'll eat something that's not keto because it's called a timeout meal. But will I ever go a week for carbbing up? No. A meal for Christmas, a meal for Thanksgiving, maybe a meal or so when I'm in Hawaii with my baby. But never again. This I am miserable, people. Like, I might feel better, but I just think it's because allergies are changing now. I think I was having an allergy issue, but I feel miserable with the weight. It is so noticeable, so noticeable. The whole bottom pocket area of my stomach had finally almost got completely flat. It is swollen rock hard. I can't even get into any of my jeans or nothing. And the scale says I have not gained. It lies, which tells me that it lied when it says I wasn't losing weight and my sizes were dropping off of me like water. So no more paying attention to the scale for me. Not for the rest of this year. Wow, my hair is some crazy neon color outside, people. Hopefully my dad gets to come home tomorrow. He had what's called a widowmaker. I guess it's called that because 98.9% people die from it. They don't survive. And 1-point-something% has a damaged heart where it kills off the whole left side. And so he's gotten lucky. Extremely lucky. And he thought he was only eating 3 carbs because the hospital paper said 3 carbs on it, but he was eating mashed potatoes, gravy, all kind of stuff, and he has severe diabetes, and they are feeding him all this horrible fried food and everything, and apple pie. And he really believed that. And I said, Dad, if they made a potato that had 1 carb in it, the keto world would be going crazy and buying it up. Like, there would be nothing left. And then he explained he had peaches. I'm like, okay. And peaches. I was like, no, now I know something's wrong here because it said 3 carbs on that paper. So, and I'm like, no, Peaches alone is like in the double digits, like 20, 30, depending on if you got in the sugar, water and stuff too. So yeah, I had to explain that it means you have 3 individual carbs on your plate. Peaches is a carb, the potatoes is a carb, and the fried chicken actually equals a carb. So his meals were probably 100 carbs or more obese this whole time he's been in there. Hospitals need to get on the ball and really think about what they're feeding patients because that's too many carbs for a diabetic, and they want to know why his sugar is 300. Yeah, I think that answered it itself. This is a very short video. I am miserable today because what am I doing? This is like day 2 or more, getting back on track. I had 1 collagen coffee, a half a Starbucks sugar-free cinnamon dolce Americano. It got cold. I don't like drinking it when it gets cold, and I forgot I had it and didn't drink it fast enough, so yeah, it went in the garbage. I also had McDoubles. They made it right this time, and no bun, no ketchup, 2 McDoubles from McDonald's. I usually would say no cheese because I come home and put a cheese with less carbs in it because each of their slices of cheese has 2 carbs. And I had 2 slices, so that was 4 carbs. I didn't eat the lettuce with it. Lettuce gives me issues. So that's what I've had to eat today so far, and it is 5 o'clock, so I think I'm doing pretty good. I plan on having probably eggs for dinner. I'm not really sure yet. And it was hard. I will tell you, yesterday and today has been very hard because there is sugar everywhere from the holidays still. There's cornbreads, there's rolls, we didn't get to have Thanksgiving, so we have all that stuff still. And trying not to eat it when you are exhausted. You don't want to cook. That's my bad habit, is I didn't cook. I didn't eat meals when I was fat. I grazed. I did have some blackberries too today. I literally would like walk through the kitchen and get a donut, or walk through the kitchen and get a little Debbie or a piece of cake. That was me. That's what I ate all the time. If we had a large pizza, that large pizza would usually last me 2 or 3 days because I would just go in there and get a slice when I was hungry and eat all day. Like, that was what got me into trouble. Carbs and grazing. Of course, I have polycystic ovary syndrome. I have type 2 diabetes. So much stuff, people. You don't even know. The list is long. One day I'll break it down better. I'll write it down and actually explain it better. I'm always shooting off the top of my head when I explain it, and then always forget stuff. So, but I won't be going to the doctor tomorrow because he should be coming home tomorrow and I need to drive. So, and my head hasn't been doing the crazy thing it was doing. So, yeah, hopefully everything's fine there. And then my daughter has a doctor's appointment Tuesday morning. So yeah, very, very short video. I put out one yesterday and I usually don't. So, I don't feel so guilty about this one being short. But when life throws you curveballs, you just gotta roll with it. I was not planning on being off of keto that long. But with all the curveballs, I did not want to go through withdrawals in the middle of the craziness. Because I am having the headaches, I am having the shakiness, I'm having the nausea, I'm not having the hunger, surprisingly, at all. My cat's walking around. So that's a good thing so far. No hunger issues at all. Just really nauseous, and that's a huge thing when I come off. And yesterday I was very nauseous, is almost throwing up. And it's just my body's trying to detox. I'm waiting for the peeing to start because I will know when I'm back in ketosis because I will pee for 2 to 3 days straight every few minutes, like insane. And that has not really happened yet. It's about every 20 minutes or so. So I'll know better when that starts happening. And I can't wait because I'm sick of my clothes leaving indents in me and actually cutting me. Like, I don't like it. So, will I ever do it this way again? No. Not worth it. Like, seriously. Like, when I went off of it this long in Hawaii, it was no big deal because we walked 13 to 20,000 steps a day and I poured sweat 24/7. So, I didn't swell like this. I didn't get the hard stomach like this. I didn't get the water weight like this because it was sweating off me. I might have went up a couple of pounds on the scale, but it physically didn't go up on me. Like it did this time. So, but like I said, if y'all did go off keto and you're having trouble getting back on, it's okay. Just stop. Right this very second, just stop and force yourself and concentrate every time you go to put that brownie or something. Yeah, I had brownies. That's why I'm having such a hard time. I will be honest. Like I said, I wasn't going to have brownies or a donut, and I did not have the donut, but I did have brownies. And that has made it harder for me because there are 3 things that is hard for me. Nachos, like salsa and chips from like Chili's, brownies, and donuts. I usually stay away from them because it's really hard. It's like a real addiction for me. It's really, really hard to come off of those and stay off of them because I think about it 24/7 for weeks at a time until my brain finally says, oh, it's okay. So guess what? Soon I am going to be making some keto brownies. I said it, and I like the keto brownies. Not right now. I'm not doing it yet because my delicious, very sweet blackberries that I ate 4 days ago and tasted like pure sugar to me tasted completely bitter and horrible to me today. It's the same blackberries. It's just I destroyed my taste buds with real sugar. So now I have to readapt. My coffee's tasting horrible. Everything's tasting bad and bitter. I just got to readapt this tongue. And I know it's going to take a week or two. So I'm going to shut up and I will let you know what else I eat today because I need to take my mom back up to the hospital. She's been staying there. I brought her home so she could shower, eat something, and run back up there. My dad does not want to be alone. He starts freaking out when he's alone. So I will talk to y'all in just a little bit. Okay, so I got a foot-long Subway. This is 6 inches of it. I turn it into a salad and throw out the bread. And I do mayonnaise, mustard, salt, pepper, oil, vinegar, and I put some shredded cheese of my own on there. And I did put a few banana peppers and bell peppers, but only a couple. I figure since I'm coming off carbbing, nightshades isn't going to hurt me too much. And there's no tomatoes, and that's what really does me in sometimes.